thing about filming. Thank you for the pre-warning. For safety and security purposes, CCTV monitoring and recording is in constant operation. Let's find out how free we are. Count the cameras. There's one. There's one. Hiding behind the poster. There's one. There's one. And there's one. There's one. And there's one. Are you feeling safe yet? And another. Multitude cameras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Real illusionary authority. Bearing in mind, these are just the cameras that are in the mall, not actually in the shops. They're in the public sort of area. There's another down there. Are we feeling safe yet? Yet again another. We certainly are in Big Brother state. Another. Don't know how many we've counted so far. And another. I've got dizzy with cameras now, I don't even know where I am. There's another. More down there. More over there. Oh look, it's had a baby. What is that about? Why is there a smaller one? What's going on there? There's one. And another. As you can see, we're entering an authoritarian state. More and more rules. That people are trying to impose some kind of authority upon people, and as you're being peaceful, not doing any harm to anyone, surely no injury, then like, who's anyone to tell anyone to do anything? Why the hell are they putting a gas mask on a guy in casual wear in a shop? What are they trying to promote with that? We know. I think protesting and things like that is going to be a very niche corporate market this year. How long's this brand been about then?
It's been around for quite a while.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why Nanny State?
No, I don't think of the names and I don't design the logos, so I couldn't tell you why.
Do you feel free?
Do you feel like you're free?
Society?
Do you feel like you're free to do the things you want to do without question? Or do you feel as if...
There's a body of rules that somebody else made up that you have to be compliant to.
Where are you guys from?
I make short films.
You do documentaries.
You do documentaries?
Exposing the legal system and how it's enslaving everyone. That big protest that went on last year called Occupy?
Never heard of it.
No, you didn't hear of that? Worldwide protest against the banking system. So they got loads of rebellious people to go and protest. One was outside St Paul's Cathedral, where there was thousands of people all in tents. And that was all set up by the government. So why would governments be setting up protests?
Right.
They want to push more draconian laws and take away your freedoms and rights. Like, for example, in law, have you ever been pulled over by the police?
Yeah.
Right, and they'll ask you for your name and your date of birth. Right, so what, you think you've got a name, right?
Yeah.
And if you think you know your date of birth?
Yeah.
And they want you to tell the truth?
Yeah.
How do you know your date of birth?
You're told.
Your birth certificate?
No, it's not your birth certificate, because if you have a look on it, it will say, not to be used as identification, Crown copyright. The Crown own that, they own you, if you claim to be that name. And then for the date of birth, that's joinder to that registration. And in law, legally, a person is legally defined as a corporation. So when you're giving them a name and a date of birth and a signature, you're contracting as a corporation, and it's all about money. Have a look at some of the stuff I do on YouTube, and I go into the courts.
Yeah, 2 seconds. All right, time 2 seconds.
Because they cannot do anything if you know the law. Look me up on YouTube, commonly known as Dom.
Right.
Commonly known as Dom, type that in, there's hundreds of videos.
Right. Interesting.
Do you want to go on YouTube?
Why are you filming now in here?
Because we make little documentaries on, like, I thought that was interesting, seeing a gas mask, and a fashion show in Milan the other week where they're all wearing ripped jeans and carrying around AK-47s and that. It's like, how can fashion go hand in hand? Thank you for your time anyway. What's not allowed in the centre?
You need a permit. Sorry, you can't take a photo of me.
What? Hang on, before we start,
No.
I'm a filmmaker, I make little films.
Yeah.
And they're mainly about an authoritarian state that's coming into force. If I'm not breaking any law, I'm a peaceful man, I don't mean you any harm.
No.
So you're telling me that we're not allowed to use
No,
this?
you need to get a permit from management before you're allowed to take any filming whatsoever in here.
Okay, but if I'm not breaking the law, then like, why would I need a permit?
It's data protection, I'm afraid.
What's data protection?
If you're filming, if you pick somebody up who you're not filming and they report you, then I've just been asked to come down from management to see.
What part of the Data Protection Act is that?
Not to do with us. We've just been told by management to come down and see you.
Can I speak to management? Is that cool?
You can go up to management, reception, see where the MetroCentre vacancies screen is. There's a door just left of it.
I see it,
Go in there and go to the reception desk there.
Oh, and they'll give us more answers.
Yeah, they'll give you. It's just management just want you to know.
Just top man.
All right, no
Brilliant,
problem,
top
mate.
man. How you doing, mate?
There you go. Have a word with Helen.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah.
There you go, Helen.
Sorry, can you ask the cameraman not to film?
Right, leave it on me, that's fair enough. Right, we've just been told by him that we're not allowed to film.
Yeah, so just who are you and what is it for? Because you can't, like, we basically need to sort of give permission for people to film in the centre.
Well, I basically make a lot of short films, mainly about corruption in the world. And one of them is Big Brother state, surveillance, especially lots of cameras everywhere.
Sure.
And then, like, the irony of it is that you guys come up and say we can't use a camera. So one man can't use a camera, but a whole collective of corporations can
it's
spy
not.
on us.
We're basically not saying that at all. But, we can't just give permission sort of like that. What we need to do is we just say to any film company, and it's absolutely anybody who comes in.
Not a company.
Well, no, we're just any individual who comes in. We sort of need to know who you are, what you're doing it for, what it'll be used for, and then we basically give permissions off the back of that. So anybody who comes in, especially with cameras and things, we need like risk assessments, record statements. We need all of that.
Why do you think you need risk assessment? Sometimes people let people give the most light. Sometimes the police come down, they get involved.
Well, any film that takes place
are going to be not acting on anyone's side or choosing sides, then they're there for a breach of the peace. If I've broken anyone's peace, which I haven't, then like it's a civil matter, which takes a long court process, which is never going to happen. And the police do know this, and they end up going, oh well, it's all over and done with. This is where like there's rules and regulations, and like says no skateboarding, no dogs, blah blah blah. But it doesn't say jump hard enough as it is.
You're not able to do it. It's one of our policies. We're not saying that you can't do this filming at all. What we're saying is we need to get there, do it in advance, and you need to come back and do it like. So I need some further details.
So these are rules of your company.
They are, yes.
And because you work for your company, you're obliged to follow them. The thing is that there was some Section 44 of terrorism. So, then again, they repealed that, so anyone can film like public spaces.
There's a lot of
where this is clearly public, but it's owned by private corporations. No, it's owned by private, but it's open to public.
The miles are classed as
this is how it works. This is how they've enslaved us.
If you want to basically get in touch, and I can show you all the different. No, I haven't got a code on me, unfortunately. Do you have a bit of paper we can put the MetroCentre details on? I don't want to go around the houses with you and explain.
I know where you're coming from. You've got jobs to do.
Well, that's it. I know. I'm just sort of going through.
Like,
thank you.
I'm a little bit sick of how this world's turned very, very corporate, and the corporations seem to do it en masse surveillance, and most of it is to watch us so they can then manipulate and sell us stuff 6 months down the line. They know what people want. It's all brainwashing by the media. And then like people like you come up and say you can't use your camera when you've got like hundreds. Do you know how many cameras you've got in here? Well, we've counted at least 50. So it's like when you've got
And that's the
pictures.
email address. And as soon as
very
you
much.
reveal
What's your
my
name?
name's Helen.
Helen, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
Brilliant.
you. Cheers. Thanks.
Switch it off.
No, we've been told that your policy requires us to have a permit.
Yeah. I believe
No,
you've been told that you're not allowed to film it.
No, no,
So
no.
if you can switch it off,
He's
please.
actually filming us.
Will you put it off,
Totally,
please?
you cannot do
The
that.
thing is,
You do not
For
film.
control, I'm being filmed now. Is that a definite? They're not allowed to film in here.
You're not allowed to do that.
Bravo 2 to control. So you're just going to ignore?
well,
Just
no,
going to
no,
ignore
it's
me,
not,
are you?
no. The thing is, it's like if I'm doing nothing wrong, I'm a peaceful man, and I don't mean you any harm.
You've got to have permission to do that.
Why would I need permission if I'm not doing anything wrong?
It's a private place. In a public place,
picking up other
you're allowed to
people
film
who
anywhere you like. In a private place, you're not allowed to film without permission. You will know that yourself.
Mate, I'm a peaceful man.
Yeah.
And I'm not preaching anyone's.
No,
peace or anything.
I'm just explaining. I'm just explaining to you. In a public place, you're allowed to film anywhere in the streets, whatever. In a private place, you need permission. If
This is your.
you haven't got permission.
This is your understanding.
No. Well, this is
Who did
the
I give permission to be
the
filmed?
Metro. This is the Metro
Did
Centre
I give
policy.
permission?
Are you just ignoring us? I'm going to have to ask you to leave then. If you're going to come.
We was leaving anyway. You called us back.
Okay.
The thing is, sir.
Can you leave?
Sir,
No.
sir,
Can we just leave?
we were walking out anyway,
Okay.
so I'll explain it to you as we're walking out. The thing is that no one, we're all equal in
Yeah,
this world.
that's
Okay?
fair enough.
So you've got no authority to tell me what I
And
can and
in
can't
here,
do.
in
No, you
here,
haven't. You haven't got any authority.
There should be.
should
There's
be.
a right of entry as you come through the
No,
doors.
the thing is, we're all equal. I've broken no
Well,
law.
obviously you don't know the law in here. If you come through the doors, have you got a permit
For what?
for filming in
Why would I
here?
need a permit if I'm not breaking
Because
any law?
if you come through the
I'm not
doors,
breaking
Can
any
you
law.
stop the filming, please? You've already been asked. Go on, stop the filming. Now
will
we
you
are
take
telling
that
you,
camera
turn that off.
please?
What law am I breaking then?
You're filming.
Prefer not to be assaulted anymore. Thank you.
Yeah, control. If this camera's not turned off, can we get Mike 4 down here, please?
Are you filming these kids? Are you going to film these children?
Just to show
No,
you again,
it's filming
this
the
man
children.
is assaulting. So the excuse to trying to...
Bravo 2, can I have Mike 4 here, please? You're not allowed to film children.
Can you stop
Can
assaulting?
you switch this off, please?
No, you can't.
Switch this off, please.
Dom, record this on your phone.
I'm getting complaints from these kids.
Got permission off them.
There's nobody on. You're jumping in front.
These kids don't want to be on your camera.
Why would I want to?
Just wait.
The camera was on you and you know that. At the end of the day, you do not have any authority, right? You've assaulted us a number of times. If we want to take private civil action against you, we can, right? So be warned that that's what will happen if you continue. Simple as that.
What's calling you two?